Now, the last of the three important qualities is confidence. Confidence is one of the key building blocks to running a successful business and marketing campaign. Confidence is the key character trait that any entrepreneur has. It's a simple belief in yourself, and it comes across in the way that you behave and present yourself to other people. The entrepreneurial spirit is the willingness to take risks, the willingness to put in the required work and then some extra work. So what are the real reasons you want to go into business for yourself? Is it because you want the money? Is it because you want to test yourself and see if you can do it? Is it because you want to provide value to your market in exchange for money? And it can be a combination of all these things. But to be successful, you will need to consistently step outside of your comfort zone. You're going to need to be willing to fail. And you can't care what other people will think about you. You have to have persistence, and you have to offer value. And in order to do any of these things, you're going to need to be confident. But don't worry, confidence can be developed simply by starting small and then growing through every experience and growing gradually until you have it mastered. Most people who lack confidence lack it because they are afraid that they will fail. And more often than not, they believe they will fail. It's actually pretty common too, but once you realize that failure is part of the game, then you can look at it more as a challenge than a setback. You can get through the obstacle of failure, and once you do, you'll emerge from the other side a stronger and more confident business person. So just think about that anytime you get concerned with whether or not you're going to fail. Just think of it as a necessary step along the way, and then persist through it. Whatever you do may not work, but at least you'll know one way that doesn't work. Also, nobody really cares that you fail. You're the only one that really cares. If you're afraid of embarrassment or rejection, just know that the other people are too concerned with their own selves to be concerned with you. A key concept is fail early. It's usually great when you start off with a few failures. That's when failure is cheap. And then fail often. It's usually through testing that we find out what does and doesn't work. And if you want to test anything, you have to put forth the effort and take a few risks. But generally speaking, the rewards are well worth the effort. Also, don't fear failure. Even the best professional athletes all fail quite often. They lose games, they miss shots, but the key is that they keep on trying. They miss and they try again and again and again. Think of Michael Jordan. He lost plenty of games. He's missed many shots, but he's still considered to be one of the best basketball players ever. Look at professional baseball players. They're considered to be great if they only succeed around 30% of the time. All failure means is that you didn't achieve a result or an outcome that you wanted. And as long as you can identify the mistakes that you made that led to the failure and not repeat those mistakes, you can move forward and in a different direction. Just keep trying until you find something that works, until that doesn't work anymore. Also, failure builds character. As long as you persevere, you will build character as a positive outcome of your failure. If you quit after one or two failures, you probably have a weak character. You don't want a weak character, do you? You just got to keep trying. Got to try and you persevere until you find a formula that works, and then tweak that until you get your desired outcome. So think on these things, and in the next module, we're going to talk about your customer psychology. So until next time.